Southwest Florida seniors speaking out.
I'm not leaving.
After Ian ruined their retirement plans. Offers to buy now, pay later may be too good to pass up.
It saves you time when you go to check out.
As shoppers deal with the holiday season and inflation. Plus, one of Charles' first duties as king is to accept the Prime Minister's resignation.
I am a fighter and not a quitter.
These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Amanda Gray.
I'm Elena Key, and today is Friday, October 21st, 2022.
Live from the South Florida Media Network's Biscayne-based studios in North Miami, this is SFMN Newsbreak.
Hurricane heartbreak for people who settled in Southwest Florida for their retirement. Seniors in Southwest Florida are still feeling the aftermath of Hurricane Ian, unsure of how they will rebuild.
Without flood insurance on most homes, many senior Floridians are not left with an option to recover after the Category 4 storm displaced residents when it hit in late September.
I'm going to be stuck here for a while, if not forever. The thing I got out of that house was the clothing on my back, and I had to throw it away.
Officials are expecting the rebuild process to take months, with power out until November for Captiva Island residents. Other parts impacted are looking long-term as seniors in the area hold out hope for full restoration.
An expensive update this morning as the Federal Emergency Management Agency announces that Florida has received more than $1 billion in federal support for Hurricane Ian. Yesterday, FEMA said well over $5 million has gone to households and just over $300 million has been given to the state to help rebuild after the Category 3 hurricane that devastated Southwest Florida last month.
Morning on campus today at one of the most prestigious universities. It was yesterday in New Jersey. A missing Princeton student was found dead. Mizrak Onite had been missing for nearly a week, causing her family to seek for answers. The search for the 20-year-old has come to an end after authorities found her body behind tennis courts on campus.
Ahead of the midterm elections, President Biden visited Pennsylvania yesterday to highlight his infrastructure bill. The president returned to his home state to deliver remarks on his infrastructure bill at Fern Hollow Bridge, which is under repair after it collapsed in January. The president stressed the importance of the bill, where he says is building a better America. President Biden is expected to return to Pennsylvania next week, where one of the most hotly contested Senate races is ongoing.
PM Liz Truss telling King Charles and the people of UK she's done after just 44 days in office. As the CNN's Mike Valerio reports, no prime minister has resigned so quickly in British history.
To her growing list of critics, it was simply a matter of no trust in the Truss government. Just one day after British Prime Minister Liz Truss said she wasn't leaving 10 Downing Street.
Mr. Speaker, I am a fighter and not a quitter.
Truss resigned less than 2 months after the late Queen Elizabeth II asked her to form a government.
I recognise, though, given the situation, I cannot deliver the mandate on which I was elected by the Conservative Party.
She's now set to become the shortest-serving Prime Minister in British history. Her proposed tax cuts for the wealthy, as middle-class Britons face a bleak winter of economic hardship, sent the British pound into a tailspin. The government has since walked back its tax plan. Fellow Conservative members of Parliament are now looking to steady the ship.
We're not playing the role that we usually play on the international stage, with the world getting more dangerous, not less. It's been very, very difficult.
President Joe Biden saying he's not concerned about potential economic instability in the UK spilling over into the US, days after he publicly called Truss's trickle-down economic vision a mistake.
Look, she was a good partner on Russia and Ukraine, and the British are going to solve their problems, but she was a good partner.
As for what's next, Britain's Conservative Party says it will have a new party leader and therefore the next Prime Minister ready by next Friday. But the opposition Labour Party is calling foul and wants an early nationwide general election. I'm Mike Valerio reporting.
The Heat and Panthers both have home games tonight against their biggest rivals.
That's still ahead, and so is the story.
I think Afterpay is worth it because it saves you time when you go to check out, and also the option of paying every 2 weeks that allows you to keep up with your other bills as well.
Borrowers dealing with loans disguised as buy now, pay later plans. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
There are a lot of ways to reach out to a friend about their mental health. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Bill is a family man. He invests his money wisely and provides a good life for his children. Just one problem. He often opens emails from senders he doesn't know, and his computer is not password protected. One day, Bill checked his bank account and 94% of malware attacks originate from emails. Don't be like Bill. Take your cybersecurity seriously.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
When you woke up this morning, you probably weren't dreaming of a costly Christmas, but inflation and a possible recession are casting shadows on the holiday shopping season. For many, the temporary answer may be one of those short-term buy now, pay later loans.
But as the network's Halia Smith reports, you should proceed with caution.
Klarna and Afterpay is quickly gaining popularity in retail stores and online. The system is designed to help customers buy what they want without paying for it on the spot. Forever 21, H&M, Claire's, Vans, and so many other stores are all promoting Klarna and Afterpay payment options for customers. Afterpay is a digital payment app that's offered to online shoppers that allows them to delay payments on purchases. Users can make weekly payments on items purchased until they are paid in full. No credit checks are required to use Afterpay, and no interest is charged.
Yes, I think Afterpay is worth it because it saves you time when you go to check out, and also the option of paying every 2 weeks that allows you to keep up with your other bills as well.
Klarna, which works the same, offers a pay-in-4 payment plan, which lets shoppers split their purchases in 4 equal installments to be paid every 2 weeks, with the first due at checkout. You can use this card at any physical shop or card-accepting online store in the U.S. The app is popular due to the no-interest feature, which allows you to pay only what you spent. There's no annual fees and will not affect your credit score.
Afterpay as a low-income college student, I think really gives college students a chance to build their credit and also afford things that they couldn't normally afford if they had to pay the whole amount. Like, if I wanted to buy a pair of shoes, I can make payments on it and not put a hole in my wallet and spend all my money going to one place. Like, it gives me opportunity to really spread my money out in the right way.
Even though interest fees are not added on to missed payments, all unpaid debts are sent to the debt collection. In Miami, I'm Halia Smith, South Florida Media Network.
Revenge night as both the Heat and the Panthers play host to the team that bounced them from last season's playoffs. Both the Boston Celtics and the Tampa Bay Lightning came close, but did not win championships after beating our hometown teams. The Heat and Celtics tip off at 7:30 at the FTX Arena downtown. Also at 7:30, the Cats and the Lightning face off at the FLA Live Arena in Sunrise.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Elena Key.
I'm Amanda Gray. Get more news anytime at sfmn.fiu.edu.